Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I got something that I've been waiting to do for a long time, and that's finally unbox this boat. So I've been looking at it for about a week and a half now, and it's just been calling at me, but I've been so busy. So I'm finally getting around to unbox this thing, and we'll take a look at it. This is the Majesty boat. It's by it's by a couple different companies, but IMAX is making it. Same company I get my RC tanks and things from. But this is, something that's intrigued me. I've been wanting a boat for a while. Happened to just be on the site and checked it out, and it's like a 31.5-inch boat for $110. So it's worth a shot. Dual motor. Let me take a look at it. So I brought it in. I was impressed by the size. 31.5 inches. The box is pretty big. I'm sure it's a pretty big boat in there, which we'll find out here in a minute. So, but this is something that I've been wanting for a while. Got an area. My kid's been wanting to play with one, so I brought in the 11.5-inch, the Pioneer as well. So these are something that I'm trying to, see if I like myself. Therefore, I'm going to be recommending, to the people I sell them for. So I will have these on my website, but I am also going to, I would have had them out twice already if they would have had this unboxing done. But, so hopefully if the weather holds up today or the next day from here, I'll get one of these boats out, maybe both of them out, and I'll actually see what they can do speed-wise and things like that, and give an actual full review. But I'm really excited about that. It's just gonna be fun no matter what, even if it's nothing that exciting. I'm out, not as much as $110, but it's still experience. It's still fun. Hopefully it's a blast and doesn't let me down. But that's what I'm here to find out. So we're gonna take a look at it first, and then we'll do some testing on it later on, maybe in another video. So all right, let me get cracking at this thing, man. I've been really eager. Wow, this thing is pretty freaking big, man. Holy crap. Look at the size of this thing. Man, that's a massive looking boat. 31.5 inches, man. I guess that's about 3 feet. Yeah, let's see. Hold on here. Let me see. So this is the 1/10 blackout. Up to the rear of it. That's a pretty big boat. Alright, now I'm even more excited. I knew this thing was going to be big, but this thing's going to be fun. I can't wait to get this thing out. Alright, so, it's pretty light. I guess it would have to be, but it's probably, plastic, I guess. It's probably what it's made out of. Nothing spectacular. I don't expect much more, and I think that's pretty much what all of them are made out of, unless you get really high-end ones. So metal propellers. I think they are. Yeah, definitely sharp. I don't want to put your hand back there, I can tell you that. Yeah, even tells you, don't put your hand back there. Alright, now how do we get into this thing? Alright, well, let's look at that in a second. Let's see what we got in the box with it. Nice controller feel. This is nothing spectacular. Right, left, doesn't let you go up or down like a drone or anything would, but up, down, left, right. Pretty cut and dry. It's 40 megahertz. It's got a good feeling to it. Good weight. Some sort of stand. I guess a boat stand for it. Yeah, racing boat. It's got a thing written on it. So it's like a boat stand. Got your instructions. That's some English. Extra propellers. Looks like some grease. An Allen key. And a grub. 2 grubs. Probably for the propellers. Got a Tamiya clip. 2200. Is that LiPo? Nope, this is nickel. So I don't know if this will take LiPo actually or not. It's 2 brushed motors, but you know how some of that stuff is. It might take a LiPo, especially with 2 of them. Christ, we run LiPos on the brush, but I don't know the specs of it, so I'm not going to go there. You know, if you guys want to try something like that, you can. I might get froggy with it after I've played with it a while. I'm ready for maybe an upgrade or something. So if I want to put in some brushless or something in this thing, once I take a look at it, I'm sure I can get a brushless motor for it. But then that's when I'll probably get crazy with it, maybe right before I do so. So there's your battery. Got your antenna for the remote. Man, I can't wait to get this thing out tomorrow. It will be tomorrow if the weather holds out. Just cheap charger. I mean, I got the Pro Venom Duo. It's got the clips on it. I won't even be using this, but it gives it to you. And that's it. That's in the box. And let's pop this thing open and see what we got here. Alright, so this looks like it moves. Oh, there we go. Oh, the whole thing comes up. Alright, so just, again, it's plastic, very light boat. Should definitely stay above water nicely. And there we got it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get, give me a second here, we'll get some better visual. Alright. So you got what looks to be maybe like a 27, I want to say 27, maybe 40 motor? I don't know. The brushed motor. Looks like they goop it up down there, keep it waterproof. It's got the ESC, which isn't, I guess, hidden behind here. Alright, so we got the ESC hidden up there, and then there's a wire, wherever that wire is going to. Oh, that's the, okay, that's the wire running down and it comes up for the receiver. So it says that there, it's a 27 megahertz. So that's it. I mean, it's pretty basic. Where's, okay, there the battery goes in the middle. Because you're not bashing, so it doesn't really need a strap or anything. So, I mean, nothing fancy, man. We got two motors. I mean, I'd like to, eventually I'm probably pop that thing open and take a look inside of there, and we'll take, you know, see what runs this thing. But again, it doesn't matter to me, because no matter what this thing is, man, I know me. I'll have a, you know, max 10 short course in here, or, you know, a 150 running two brushless motors, you know, in a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. So, but we'll see what this thing's got at first, man. And a lot of people, if you want a platform for a inexpensive speedboat, we'll see what this thing does and how it holds up. It could be a good platform for people to, you know, build off of. Again, you know, in comparison, I've looked at boats before, and, you know, decent larger ones are pretty expensive. So, all right, I'm gonna battery battery back in this thing and see if we can't get this thing fired up. Maybe see it. It's probably gonna be in water, but I think I know a trick. So it's on right now. This is on, but you should have nothing. So you shouldn't be able to do anything. Now that is a safety feature once it's out of the water, just to make sure you don't burn anything up. I really don't know why. I mean, the brushless motors to me, so I don't understand why being out of the water, it doesn't matter. Maybe if it just gets, you know, flipped over or caught up on something, maybe it's to cut it off. Somebody else out there might know. Again, I'm kind of new to the boats. I've only had a little bit of experience playing around with them, but nothing I've owned. So this, if you put the connector, if you connect the two props, and this should actually allow me to gas it to make sure it is running right. By that I mean I'm just laying this bar over top the two copper parts here. Now if it's going to work, there it is. definitely excited to get this thing out there. So like I said, no matter what this thing does for me, you know, out the box, I'll be a little judgmental, just speed wise. I want to kind of check it out and all, but and just kind of judge it. You know, I've seen the Traxxas one run, so I've got an idea of where it should be at for the price point. But we'll see how it holds up. So I'm excited, and I'll keep you guys tuned, and I'll give you guys an honest review of this as well. But in the meantime and afterwards, these will probably be on my website by the time this video airs, if not shortly after. I will only have the red one though. I do not have the black one. I wish I had access to it. They told me it was a color change that they didn't bring back. Now I don't know why they kept the red one versus the black one, because personally I like the black one better, but if you can find it, more power to you. I have not been able to find it. So, but that's it, man. I'm going to get this thing out there tomorrow, and hopefully, and we'll see what this thing does really in the water. I mean, you know, I got a creek area I'm going to go to that, yeah, I want to test it all. I want to make sure that if it's got a cutoff in it or something like that, that's going to allow me to, you know, something that's going to be very familiar for me to recognize, whether this light blinks or something, that this battery's going dim, so I wouldn't get trapped out in like a pond or like a lake or something. So I'm going to the creek, see if we can't, you know, big open area, hopefully big enough for this boat. We'll see. Boat's a little bit bigger than than the area I was looking at the other day picturing this, but so we will we'll see how that works out, man, and I look forward to doing this for you guys and myself. It's just see what we got, and if you guys are interested, stay tuned, and I'll put the follow-up video up hopefully in a couple days, probably the same day I make the video. Here we have the Majesty dual motor RC boat. It's going to be about $100, you know, and we will find out if it's worth that money. Stay tuned. You know, I will have this Pioneer unboxing as well. Might not happen tonight. It may actually. If I do, it'll be posted right after this. If not, it'll be sometime after. So, but thanks for watching, guys, and if you have any questions, hit me up. Thanks.